Cool. So it's another episode for Love of the Game. It's myself, Dre, joined by Ronaldo. What's good?
I'm here, my bro, for the love of the game. You know,
Boy, another week of Premier League football. A lot to talk about. Last few weeks we've been starting with the title race, but I think we've got more pressing matters at hand. Manchester United, a week ago, I was on here talking about, don't worry, top four wrapped up, but a lot has changed over the last 8 days or so. Two pointless, stupid defeats, and they were all both individual mistakes. Lost to Brighton in the 99th minute due to a handball, Luke Shaw. But then I think the one that's more damning is yesterday against West Ham. We lost 1-0 due to, I'm not even surprised by this David De Gea mistake because he does it all the time. From what was a week ago, probably saying probably needed a win, maybe a couple wins to guarantee top four. Now we're in a position where it's looking dicey. We're making it entertaining when we shouldn't have. Last week you said, don't give the pansies a sniff. I think we've given them more than a sniff now. We've given them hope.
Yeah.
Let's start with yesterday's game first and we'll go on to top four. But what's your thoughts on yesterday's game? Who's to blame? The team selection was shocking. Individual performances were shocking. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, let's dissect it. Don't know. For the love of the game, this is what we do. Let's analyze it. For starters, like you say, squad selection, team selection, atrocious, bro. Like, it's just plain and simple like that. Like, why are we starting Weghorst? Why are we going back to that? We've already realized it wasn't working. How many games? And we went back, we resort back to no. I don't think that was a good decision to bring in Weghorst. I don't think it was a good decision playing Rashford up front. Just let him play on the left. Why play Bruno on the left? I'd rather you play Sancho on the left. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got so many options and you chose Bruno, you chose Rashford and Weghorst through the middle, which never worked. You know what I mean? It's just players need rotating, bro. Players like Eriksen's getting dashed in straight away, just came back. You ain't got the legs, bro. You keep taking him off like every 55, 60 minutes. You ain't got the legs. Like, rotate the team, man. I think Fred would have done all right against West Ham. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a bottom team, bro. So yeah, like, for starters,
relegation fodder, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think the squad selection was off. And when we get into the game and dissect it, individual performances, come on, we needed inspiration. We never had it on the pitch. Players was getting look-ins, shots on goal, nearly misses. No, we're not clinical in front of goal. We just look, what's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgic, bro. We just look, you know what I'm saying, jaded. We don't look like on point, like fresh. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, bro. We just look slow in our build up. Yeah, bro. Like, we just look slow in our build up. You know what I'm saying? At times we look like everything we did was just second best, bro. Just slow. Like, and we needed inspiration.
You know what? It reminded me of United. Like a year ago, bro. Like, tired. Everything was just slow. Like,
slow.
Testimonial pace, bro. It was shocking.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was just slow. Luke Shaw be on the ball for ages with his arms up. It's like, who's getting on it? Yeah, bro. And then, like I said, as the game went on, it wasn't working. Silly mistake, individual mistakes creeping in again. All right, cool. We're a team, innit? Try and get past that. I'm looking for inspiration off the bench. I still never got it. It's like, I don't know what's going on, Jay, man. It's like, I'm worried. I said it before, so you must know even now I'm even more worried because with that back four, back five, including De Gea, it's a joke, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I've got no confidence. None. Zero. This is why I needed the points on the board, bro. No confidence.
Whoa.
But boys, in my eyes,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think yesterday's performance, they just look tired, bro. And I blame the team selection 100%. To start with Weghorst, if he was starting up front, I could hear it, innit? Because obviously you want to rotate. Martial can't play. He's been poor since he's come back as well, Martial, but it is what it is. You rotate. But to start him in a 10, to do what? That was the most ineffectual Premier League performance I've seen from any player since Lukaku had 4 touches against Crystal Palace, bro. And 2 of them two of them in the centre circle. Like, done nothing. He's big for nothing because you can't hold up the ball, can't muscle man off the ball, can't do nothing. And then he knows, Ten Hag knows, Bruno is good in the middle. He gets things ticking. Why are you playing him out wide? On the left. Rashford is okay up top. He's not good. He's not a striker. We've established this. He plays better out wide.
Yes.
You play Anthony and Bruno out wide. You have no threats at all. You have nothing. Nothing.
Joke. Every time we've tried it, it's never worked. It's never worked. Exactly. I can't remember it worked.
Exactly.
Never worked.
And then, so you just literally erased all the threats that we have going out wide, because that's where United, since time has begun, has been best going out wide, directness. The only man that's direct, you put him up front. Bruno, like, come on, man, just play where he needs to be played, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you notice the moment Weghorst came off, everything started moving quicker. Like always. What I mean? The man has played what? He's played 20-odd games now. Man's given me what? 1-2 goals in cup competitions. He has not scored a Premier League goal since last April for Burnley. Burnley have been relegated and promoted since then. Do you know how bad that is?
Without him.
Ten Hag needs to stop this experiment.
I know, man.
Brother, he needs to just say, yo, Weghorst, you're cool, man. But if we're winning a game 3-0, I might think about bringing you on. But stop it. Because that team selection there cost us the game.
Yeah. Because we was on the back.
Before we even get to David De Gea and that stupidity, I see Rio Ferdinand in a halftime analysis try to give a blight to David De Gea. Oh, his foot slipped. Rubbish. Man, bro, I can't even. Before we even get to that, there's 3 men on the man. That shot should even got through them 3 to begin with. There was 3 men on him. So I don't know what was going on there.
Where's the tackle? Dilly-dallying. See what I'm saying? Where's the dilly-dallying?
Exactly.
Part? Earn your wages, man.
But for that, man. Exactly. That shot should have been, bro, clamp him. I'm taking that. Exactly. But don't let him get a shot in. That's the worst part of it. But David De Gea, he's that. You feel with David De Gea, you see with other goalkeeper mistakes, yeah, like Ederson and Alisson, you can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to play out the back. It can happen, innit? Yeah. You like get caught in the ball, it can happen. David De Gea mistakes they're like the basic 101 goalkeeper mistakes, bro. And he always seems to do it in games that we need to win.
I'm telling you, bro, when it matters,
games we need to win. Like Sevilla, man's getting lobbed off on the line from a header, and you're on the goal line. What are you doing? Like, coming out of your goal, trying to, like, what are you doing?
God,
yesterday,
I know, bro.
I don't even know. I can't even. He got a hand to it.
And what was he doing? What was he? Why does he even need to make that save anyway? Why is he on the floor? Did he keep his eye? Did he? Just pick up the ball, bro. He passed it to you, bro.
With both hands, bro. That was a hard shot, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, listen, Jay, man, this is atrocious.
I don't want to hear nothing. I've seen something come out about after the Sevilla game. He's thought about leaving, bro. We don't care. We want you gone. He cannot be our number 1 next season. Under no circumstances can that man be number 1 next season. I've seen opposition players in podcasts saying they target David De Gea because his distribution's poor.
There you go.
For 10 years, over 10 years, I've been seeing teams hound him when it comes into a corner. They hound him. Man ain't bulked up on no weight. He's not authoritative in the penalty box. Nothing. You had a decade
Bro.
of this, bro. He's not improved as a goalkeeper.
You see the way football is now, Dre. Yeah, training is small goals now, bro. It's small goals. Keepers are involved now. David Gay is useless. He's useless, bro. Like I'm telling you, like goalies, you
Never
see
comes
how
off his
football is
line.
now.
Nothing.
No, bro, I'm telling you, he's dead with his feet. Dead. Old school, outdated keeper. Man United should have dropped the Gay up when he got dropped for Spain. You see the Brighton
Thank you.
keeper, yeah. I know he wants to leave Sanchez, yeah, because even today, Jay still was in goal, yeah. I know there's
Shocker,
friction
yes.
going on there. You know what I'm trying to say, yeah? So
Mm.
I know the best keeper of Brighton is Sanchez. He's in the Spain team. He's a young kid. Get him.
Even
Get in there
Brentford goal
early, bro.
is on the same team.
Exactly. He never he declined a new contract. So if Man United really sit and ponder about giving David De Gea a new contract, they are, bro, he has to accept to be number 2 or number 3, bro. And even that
Yeah,
is just
100%.
because of what he's done in the past. You know, like that, he's been a good servant, etc., etc. Because we don't want to kill, you know what I'm saying, man, that's putting work, but he's outdated, he's been outdated. You know what I'm saying, Jay? These mistakes been happening, Jay. They've been happening on
For years.
numerous managers. You know what I
For
mean? Not
years.
just
Under numerous managers, bro.
numerous. Like I've seen him give games away loads of times, and the managers get slaughtered. And I'm thinking, bro, the Gea was embarrassing. Do you remember at Watford when the ball hit his head and went in,
I've seen.
and he tried to catch it?
I know.
Bro,
I know.
this guy, this
See,
guy's at the top,
he
yeah,
aware of
of
it
the
for years.
Prem, yeah, of mistakes. You know that this season leading to goals.
Mm.
He's at the top of the
I
chart,
know.
bro. It's a joke. Big Man United.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And the worst thing is, yeah, is that, like we said, it's been over numerous managers, bro. He's been doing this. Like,
For years.
I remember when Oli was interim manager, there was like 4 games in a row where David De Gea mistakes were leading to us drawing or losing games.
Yeah.
When it was that Euros, when he, like, was it the Euros or World Cup when he was making bare mistakes for Spain, and he ain't been selected since. I was like, that's a very big telltale sign, you know. And I remember other countries don't rate David De Gea like the Premier League were rating David De Gea, innit? Because over here we rate shot stopping. That's what makes you a world class goalkeeper. Nah, brother. Shot stopping, cool. He's still very good, but football has left him. Yeah. Absolutely left him. I think for any top team, he's not a starter.
Never.
For any top team, he's not a starter. He can't be.
You know the heart piercing bit, what hurt the most, Jay, he's the highest paid player at the club. I've got to mention that. That is so embarrassing. Every time he makes a mistake,
400 grand a week.
It hurts me to know that this guy demanded that much money, because who did he think he was? Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? It's like, thank you. It's ridiculous. Like, so can you imagine, yeah, Harry Maguire going into Ten Hag's office, yeah, and saying, I deserve a chance. He's got all right to do that, Dre. I'm being honest. This is professional football, you know, because he's got all right to say, look, David De Gea is making mistakes after mistakes, and he's still the number 1 goalie, bro. No, bro. It comes to a point where you just have to bench, man, Dre. Even no matter how good he is, bro. That's how football is, bro. Sometimes you just have to give man a break from the first team, bro. Man has to sit down and think about, you know what I'm trying to say? Have a look at themselves, bro. Levels, bro. Big man.
I think he's benefited, yeah, for the last 4 or 5 years of not having competition. I think that's where it is. And I think when it was Dean Henderson, and then after, I think Dean Henderson got injured, he come back in the team. That's when you saw David De Gea start playing well, wasn't it? But now it's the point where I've said this so many times on this pod, yeah, you cannot have the 2 positions, but you cannot have no doubts about him going up front, bro. Up front's a mess. We know that. But in goal, and he's the most senior player in the. He was a part of Fergie's last title winning team, bro.
I know, bro.
You should be leading by example.
There to
You
won
should be
the
one of the
Prem.
leaders in the dressing room. Come on, man. Like,
Guys, useless.
and
Jay.
when the mistake happened and Rashford was looking at Ten Hag, I just know these men know that David De Gea is washed. I know
Jay,
that's being
straight
talked
away,
about in
man,
the
looked
dressing room.
at the
They
manager.
know manager straight away. Like,
Straight away, like,
you know, that
bam,
look was like raw. He does this all the time in training, and now he does this in the game. I'm not surprised.
No,
When are you
no,
going to do
no.
something about it? That was the look
Yeah.
of Marcus Rashford. When are you going to do something about this?
And Tennis did the quickly. I see you did the quick shit. He's like, but you
Yeah.
got
The
composure.
best thing in the
You know
world
what
was that camera was not. The best thing in the world was that camera was not really on Ten Hag, because I know Ten Hag knows he needs to get rid of David De Gea, bro.
Bro, Dre, I swear. See, with Harry Maguire in the summer, I was upset. So I remember when he stayed at the club, I was pissed. But see, next summer, bro, this summer actually, I must say, if David De Gea is still at Man United negotiating, it has to be on Tennis. It has to be on
Oh
him,
yeah,
Jay,
yeah,
because
100%.
Klopp changed his goalie to play his football that he wants. It doesn't matter what we think
Look what
of it.
happened.
Pep changed his goalie straight away. England's #1. I remember the chaos,
Joe
the
Hart
uproar,
dashed him.
this and that. Dashed him straight away. Got a keeper in that is dead at saving shots. Dead, but sick with his feet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? Sick with his feet. It didn't work till he fine-tuned it until he got a keeper that he likes. Arteta, same thing. Everyone was like, question mark, Ramsdale. Last season, I was like, bro, this is the football he wants to play. See Ramsdale, he might not be the best goalie people think, but he can play.
But he's good
You
with
know
his
what I
feet.
mean, Jay? Yeah, because in training now, goalies are involved, Jay. Small goals, you know. Pepito, bro, he changed football. Like, you have to know how to play, Jay. You have to know how to control the ball and switch it and play like an outfield player.
Goalkeeper are the centre backs now. They're the centre backs.
Thank
You're
you.
just all you are. The centre backs, but you can use your hands. That's it.
Thank you, bro. Look at Kepa. Dead to me, Kepa ain't the best goalie saving shots, etc. But he's better than the game with his feet. Any day, I would take Kepa over
David
De
De
Gea.
Gea.
It's a
David
joke,
De
bro.
Gea. Ah, boy.
What can we say about him? We ain't said already, Joe. Come on, man.
You can't. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But at other performances though yesterday, I think, you know what, I'm not even going to put on the play. I think the setup was completely wrong in it. I think, especially after what I watched from the Brighton game, it was, bruv, that was such an open game that Ten Hag had to change it up, freshen up the squad. I know you can't do much with the back line because Bear Man are injured, but in midfield, Eriksen and Casemiro cannot play together, bro. They're about as slow as a broken down clock, bro. Like,
it's because they both came
no
back at the
pace.
same time.
Casemiro looks.
Off match fitness.
Casemiro ain't got no, bro. I can run past Casemiro, bro. No word of a lie. I can run past Casemiro, bro. Like, he's slow. Eriksen's slow. At least with Fred.
Yeah.
Nah, they're both slow. With Fred, you've got energy. I know he's a bit mad and kamikaze, but energy. Someone that can get about that midfield. You've got Thomas Souček looking like prime Marian Fellaini out here, bro. Like, it was, bro, and they're tired. You can tell Casemiro looks leggy. All of them look leggy. Rashford 3 months ago would have buried some of them chances he had yesterday. Leggy. Give them man a break. Where's Palestri, bro? Give Palestri a run for 45.
You know what I mean?
Like,
freshen it up, man. Nacho. I saw him on the plane. I was happy. I was like, give
Nacho half an hour or something.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Martial,
bro,
I don't care how long you've been out. I don't need, bro. Weghorst shouldn't even be starting a Premier League game. The fact that you can't even do 2 games in 3 days, allow it, man. He needs to go this summer as well. He needs to go, bro.
I'm fed up.
Never
available.
available.
I'm just fed up of it. Yeah, bro, I'm fed up of it. And when you're available, bro, you should be our main striker. You should be your first name on the sheet. The manager should never consider Vegas unless you're injured. If you're fit and training and in the squad, there's no way Vegas should be ahead of you. Not for me. I'm not having that.
Thank you.
I'm not having that. Vegas is a choice. He's ridiculously rubbish, bro. You know what I'm trying to say, Jay? There's no way Martial should let Vegas' name be on that team sheet above him. No way. I'm not having that, man. None of that.
So poor. But after those 2 defeats, now we're firmly in fourth on 63 points. 2 points behind Newcastle. They lost to Arsenal. We'll talk about Arsenal in a minute. Liverpool, though, keep on winning. You said, don't give the Pansies a chance. I'm going to eliminate Brighton from the Champions League talk now because they got smacked by Everton 5-1 earlier. It's still, I would say, 3 for 2 for the top 4. Who do you think now is going to finish in the top 4? Newcastle, United, Liverpool. If you had your thinking man's cap on, who do you think?
Right now, form is with them. It's with them. You know who. Form is with them. What's that? 7 on the trot? 7 in a row? 8, I might be off.
And
yeah, 7.
Let's keep it real. There's 2 teams in the league that are capable of going on them long runs. It's City and it's Liverpool. They've got history of going on long winning runs.
Now you see why. Give them a sniff because they got something to aim for. You feel me? They got something to come out and prove. That's what they are. It's like, how can I say it? Yeah? It's like United of old. If we was in Liverpool position, we're getting top 4, bro. You feel what I'm trying to say? Liverpool are like that as well. They're a wounded animal, bro. They've been criticized. They've been thrown in the mud. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they've got so much to prove this season. And I saw them in the rear view, after the Seville game. And I mentioned it. I said, United, season could be over, you know. But, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I said it on the part if the listeners are listening. The reason why I said that, because just like that, he was back to Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Diego Dallo, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and David De Gea, bro. So I know he could just go tits up, mate.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
When Varane and Martinez got injured.
These men have let me down so many occasions. I have no faith in them. And you know me, I keep it real. If Ten Hag can get them playing and we secure top 4, kudos to Ten Hag. I'm telling you, it's all on the manager now. He has to go on that training ground and earn his wages because these men are rubbish, bro. I'm being honest, bro. All them men that I've named, none of them men should be at Man United. None of them are Man United level. But we just got to work with them because they're at the club. So we got to hope the manager goes into work every day, Dre, and come up with a plan that works, my bro. Come up with a game plan and execute it and just get the points.
Do you think, though, it's tiredness? Does it have a factor to play? Because this is the first week since September. We've had a free week before a game.
Dre,
played every 3 days since. The most games in Europe we've played as well, 56.
I hear you. I agree. Man United's played the most games, so they could be a victim of their success, but that's their own fault. They got themselves in this position. Do you feel me? So it's on them. It's on the manager. It's on the players to rotate. The manager didn't want to rotate because when he does rotate, we get hammered because the squad ain't good enough. It ain't good enough to compete on all these fronts. So he has to manage the squad, Jay. He has to manage, but it's hard, Jay. When you got man like you take off Wan-Bissaka because he hurt himself, and you put on Dallo and he comes on and gives the ball to West Ham within 2.0 seconds, man setting up a West Ham player. Come on, bro. It's like, where do you go from here? Like, you know what I'm trying to say, Jay? Like, I know it's a hard task, but because of where Man United are and where they were, you know what I'm saying, for the majority of the season, it would be embarrassing if we don't finish in top 4. So I'm not going to find excuses like Tennis does. He's the manager. He's got to motivate them. So he can come out and say, they've been playing this, finally. That's what he has to do to get the best out of them, bro. He has to let them think that, finally now we got a week to reset, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, bro, there's teams still playing 2-3 games a week. Look at City. They ain't complained once.
But they're quality, you know. They've got quality.
But I'm just saying, Jay,
quality,
like, come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. If United don't finish top 4, we got to look at Ten Hag's job, bro. I'm not even saying this for internet purposes, bro. I'm being dead serious. We got to look at that man's job because
Yeah.
We were flirting with the title race a few months ago. Flirting with, according to some people, we were flirting with it. To then finish 5th. And boy, if we get battered in that FA Cup final and we finish 5th, that man's job, big real talk. I'm not even joking. Real talk.
Trust me,
I don't know if he should be around next season, bro. Carl, what the hell is that? It's like our form's dropped off a cliff since winning that Carabao Cup, bro. And that I thought that would galvanize us to go and win, another trophy. You know, finish as close to Arsenal as possible. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you, Jay. I agree with you. Since we won that trophy, it's like, oh yeah, we've done it now. Man United didn't win the trophy in so long. Oh yeah, we've done it. We just ease off. No, bro.
And I've said about these man, the default setting in some players and some teams, it's like the culture with United is to lose. They accept losing. Like the moment they go behind, it's like it's come back to this team. Like before, earlier in the season, we go behind. The spirit in the team, cool. We'll get equalised, we'll win the game. You notice now, go 1-0 down, nothing against West Ham. Absolutely nothing. You can't with these men. These men are used to losing, and they know they're going to start the next game. It's just like a year ago. Bro, on my life, he's done well with some of these players to raise their level a bit, but it's got back to you know what I mean. The one saving grace is that our home form is very good. Best home defense in the league. Like 100%. That's why I think we'll finish top 4 because we'll win our home games. I think we just need 9 points, and that solidifies top 4 for me. But this shouldn't even be a race. We should be relaxed, getting ready for a cup final. These men just making it difficult in that. Like Arsenal fans bantering us again. Like, bro, like, come on,
Jay. I warned you, bro. I warned you. It's because of the players. It's because you see, United. Yeah, we have winners in it. Martinez, Varane. That's the back line. Midfield, we got winners in there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the team had winners. You see now, yeah. It's this chaos breeds chaos. Uncertainty breeds uncertainty, bro. Mistakes breeds mistakes, bro. Like that was a penalty, bro. Victor Lindelof, man, moved his hand to the ball, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
keep it real. These things are gonna creep into the team now. You're wondering where did this come from? It's because these men are back in the team, Drake. When it ain't Luke Shaw, it's De Gea. When it ain't De Gea or Luke Shaw, it's Lindelof. When it ain't Lindelof, it's Dalot. I'm telling man, when it ain't Dalot, it's Wan-Bissaka. I've seen it, Dre, and I hate to be so what's the word there? Doom and gloom and bring this negative vibe, but it's because this is how I feel, bro. I've seen these man bottle it in it. So I'm totally rattled now. They are 1 point behind us, yeah, bro. 3 games to go for them, right? They got 3 games in it to go, yeah. They're gonna win them 3 games. Them 3 games are winnable.
That as well.
They're winnable.
Easily winnable.
And they know they're playing for something. We keep giving them the incentive. Do you get me? Like it was in our hands, but we keep giving it to them, bro. So playing under pressure.
Go on.
Playing under pressure with these lot, nah. If Varane comes back,
it's always been like that.
If Varane comes back,
Varane should be back for Wolves. He should be back next weekend.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully he's back, bro. I'm telling you, because he's needed, bro. He's needed. I'm telling you, that man needed, bro. 100%. You remember the heart we had, Dre? The fight we had away at Everton. These games that we had to get stuck in to win earlier on in the season. Do you remember Varane, the leadership mentality? Martinez.
Varane, Martinez. But here's what I say about other players. This is what I'm saying about Bruno being captain. He's not a captain. He's not a captain. Because there should be enough guys in that, especially Casemiro. Them two there should be picking up, man. They should be taking the game by the scruff of the neck and winning us games. These men don't do nothing. They don't. I said earlier in the season about Rashford's form, yeah? If he does it in the business end of the season when we need to get it done, cool. Criticism gone. I won't cuss the man again. But what's that? 4 goals in 15 games. Goals dried up. And when I said about Rashford scoring goals, we need another man to get goals. It can't be just Rashford. Who's scoring goals?
Too reliant on Rashford, and the manager keeps moving him around the pitch as well. You don't help
He
the
needs to
player
stop
as
that.
well. Yeah, but you don't help the player. Like this week he's left, next game he's up front.
It's
Like
not
give
up
the
front,
player
yeah.
a rhythm, man. Player needs a rhythm, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They need to. But it's our squad at the moment, bro. But
It's weird.
yeah, but I agree
It
with
is
you,
what it
full 100%. We're too reliant on Rashford. I 100% agree with you, bro. We need a player stepping up. 100%. That Villa win was important.
The top 4 race is getting.
That Villa win.
Top 4 race is getting. Well, oh boy, hey, listen. If we never had that win, we'd be below Liverpool, bro. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Big win,
but yeah, our home form should see us over the line. Should see us. It's amazing how that Chelsea game in a few weeks' time is going to be vitally important. We have to win that game. We have to win that game. You know what I mean? Got a few chats. Big up the man that dropped a few comments in the chat section. What Paul Sudin said, yeah, the pace was slow in the game. Totally agree. Big up Mikey, who've been begging to come on the show for time.
Yeah.
Big up United. Glory, Man United. Yeah, don't worry, we're going to touch on Chelsea in a minute. I've got Cali Dawn said Eric Ten Hag shouldn't be sacked. He just needs a few more windows to bring in new players. Wait, we don't even know if we're going to have money in the window, bro. We don't even know who the owners are. You know what I mean? But wait, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes with United. But moving on to the title race now. We thought Arsenal were just going to let it go, give it up, but they responded. It's 1 point lead. City now are top of the league. But Arsenal going to Newcastle yesterday and pulling out a 2-0 win against probably the most informed team in the league besides Manchester City. What are you guys' thoughts? What's your thought on Arsenal showing a lot of character and getting the win at St James's Park?
Nah, I have to big up Arsenal, man. I criticize them a lot. I'm always onto them when they bottle things, but to go away to Newcastle, that's crazy. To go away to Newcastle and win in the manner they won as well, 2-0. that. You have to give them credit. You have to give them their flowers, man. And they had chances. It was a good game. Newcastle had chances, but that's football, bro. Take yours, innit? You know what I'm saying? Arsenal done that. Scored the goals at vital times in the game as well. You know what I mean? So you have to give Arsenal credit, man. The title race ain't over. They're still in it. You know what I'm saying? If City slip, they slide in it. So I have to respect it. And I can see City dropping points. This is the worst part. You feel me? Like I can see City drawing or losing a game. That's the Premier League. Look at today. Monday madness, bro. Look at the amount of goals that were scored today, bro. You expected that in the Premier. You know what I mean? Crazy. That's the Premier League. That's why we love it.
It's all the relegation fodder, batting in goals and that.
I'm telling you, bro. Confidence is high. This gives a push to the rest of the teams. So every game is important right now in the Prem. You feel me? So if you're not on it,
I'm saying that the only team that ain't got nothing to play for is Chelsea.
They got something to play for, Jay. They got pride. They got Lamps' record. They got their own pride.
They ain't got no bloody pride, bro. They ain't got no.
You know what I mean? Like some of these players are playing to save their careers. Like you know what I'm saying? They got criticized.
Like who? Sterling.
Yeah, look, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. Levels.
So wait, just confirm, yeah. Raheem Sterling is playing for his career.
Nah, he ain't playing for his career. They're playing for pride, so people can't criticize them and say that. Just for the record, he did get assists, you know, for Lamps, you know, João Felix, the third goal. I like the way no one mentioned that, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a side note. But let's
Yeah, back to Arsenal.
stick to the Arsenal. Let's stick to the Arsenal, innit? Because Arsenal need their credit for what they're doing, innit? Like when I saw them turn up in Manchester and played against City, I thought, nah, this Arsenal team ain't ready. They're boys, like they're not ready for this City team. But when going to Newcastle and showing people that, yeah, we're here, we're here, bro. Like, we're here, innit? You feel me, Trey? You give them their credit. Like everyone doubted them and thought, raw, City 4 points clear, Arsenal gonna falter, innit? This is it. It's over now. Nah, bro, we're still here. We're still here. You know, like that. So I think if it goes left and they do become champions, they're gonna have to earn it from this point. So if they go out there and slap all these teams that they got, they kudos to them, man. But yeah, man, respect to the Arsenal, man. It's interesting times ahead. I think they're still in the race, man.
I respect it. I think the first goal yesterday was key. I think if Newcastle took that lead yesterday, could have been curtains, but that was a big finish by Odegaard. Yeah. And I think Jacob Murphy hit the post within like the first minute. But Odegaard, when I talked about players stepping up, maybe it was because the pressures of who knows, but still stepped up. And I just want to say the master stroke, and I know you're going to agree with this, taking out Partey and putting in Jorginho, bro, adding calmness. I was watching him intently yesterday, and he was at free kicks and set pieces. Who was doing the organising? Jorginho, that experienced old head who's won it, been there. He's won international tournaments, bro.
Bro, come on! Did you see after the first goal, the huddle?
You see it. You see the difference between.
Odegaard's listening. You see the difference.
Jorginho
had them in the huddle. Tell him, man, look,
you see the difference. You see the difference between Zinchenko. You see when I kept saying about certain men that are emotional. Like I watched, All or Nothing? And Manchester City players bullied Zinchenko, bro. So now you're watching him getting bullied there, and he's giving team talks, and Odegaard's like, "Yo, my job, relax."
Yeah, chill out.
Yesterday, Jorginho,
leader yesterday.
Okay, boss. You see the difference. A leader. That is that key. I think that could be the switch that could help Arsenal win the league. It's not over. Weeks ago. Should have been made from the West Ham game.
Thank you. I said it weeks ago. We need to bring in Georgie, and also, Jay,
even for the Liverpool game, that should have, You
see the centre back as well. I know the kid's new and he had the debatable handball, whatever, but he brings a bit more calm than Holding. Since Holding's been out the team, Arsenal back to winning ways. You know what I'm saying? And Arsenal fans will agree with me that Holding, he breathes uncertainty. He's them man there, they're similar to Aaron Maguire, 100%. Victor Lindelof, and them man there. So when you're in the team already psychologically thinking you might make a mistake. You know what I mean? So you're already on the back foot. You know what I'm trying to say? Someone like that, bro. They just bring chaos. You know what I mean, Jay? They just bring sloppiness at the back, man. But kudos to Arteta, man. He got it right. True. You know what I'm saying? His tactics was right. He was on it. Like they could have scored 3-4. It could have been 3-3 at halftime. 4-4 even. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying?
Defending, because even the defending as well, like there was even moments where Newcastle missed a few gilt-edged chances and they were putting their bodies on the line. I'm happy to see they haven't given up, because if you listen to the press and a lot of Arsenal fans, they're like, "Oh, City have got it," and I keep saying, "Oh, you're only a point behind, 2 points behind. It's not over. Make City work for the title, even if you don't win it. I'll respect it if you make them go to the last day having to win a game, bro." Yeah. Now, like 100%. Gary Neville said on commentary, he was like, "Boom, now City are looking at raw. Okay, Arsenal not going to lay down. Pep's thinking that raw. I was going to rest guys for that Everton game next weekend, you know. No, I can't. That's in between Real Madrid games, isn't it? What are we going to do? You know what I mean? So,
he's still going to rotate. I know what you mean. He's going to have to risk Haaland, though. I know what you mean.
He ain't going to rotate that much. And especially after Everton slapping, what's his name? Brighton. They're going to be up for it. And Goodison Park, I've said it.
Up.
What?
Confidence up.
They've got more than City to play for. They've got their lives to play for, bro. They're playing for
History.
their lives. I know if
Heritage.
they get relegated, that's like 25%.
That's the first in their history.
Salary gone. Yeah, history. Yeah. Yeah.
So they're playing for you know,
it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, man, bro. Every game's a hard game. Every game's a hard game.
Next
no
weekend's
game's
gonna be difficult. Yeah, next Sunday, Everton host City. Arsenal got Brighton, and Brighton are gonna be up for it after what happened today. That's not happening again. So I think Sunday's gonna be a pivotal day in the title race. City beat 100%. I'm not fully convinced by City. I've said it. That Champions League game, depending on what happens, I think if City can do a job in Madrid tomorrow night and a proper job, then they could potentially rest players for Everton on the weekend. But if they don't win, then pressure. It's a big week. And I've seen certain man, I've seen Erling Haaland, and I noticed on the weekend he didn't take the penalty. He gave it to Gundogan to try and get his hat-trick. And Pep said, you should have taken it.
100%. You're the striker, bro. Get the job done. Straight away, you need to score straight after. That's football. Hopefully
exactly. Don't give Everton a sniff on. I don't know what it is about Liverpool, that area, bro, but don't give them Liverpool teams a sniff, you know, especially Goodison Park and Anfield. Don't give them a sniff, bro, because if Everton take the lead, they will defend for their lives, bro. Knowing that one more win, they're probably safe.
They've been set up now,
you know what I mean?
they're so used to the tactics now. Today was a masterclass in counter-attacking football. They did nothing with the football. Nothing. But you see what they knew, what the game plan was, and they stuck to it and they executed to a T, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Calvert-Lewin, kudos. I'm always been a critic of this kid, but today it stuck to him, bro. No matter where they banged it from. You know what it was, Jay? No matter where they banged it from. He held it up, laid it up, and ran into position, bro. You know, like, that's the thing about Sean Dyche's team, Jay. It's so easy, like, to do it, but when it comes off, bro, when he pulls it off, it's a matter.
It looks beautiful, isn't it?
You know what's there? Man had McNeil looking like Rivaldo.
Bro, I see Dwight McNeil, proper Rivaldo. My man rounded the keeper and then walked to the goal line, put his arms up in the air. Like,
before he scored.
Listen,
you know the ones there.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought 7-0 Liverpool Man United was the best result of the season by any team, but I think that they're the lowest scorers in the league, you know.
I know.
And they went to Brighton and banged in 5.
5 like that. One of the top teams in the Prem, playing brilliant football.
I think they scored 13% of their goals in the league today. 13% of their goals in the league today. Mad. That's mad. The Prem, we'll get to Everton later.
Yeah, bro. So City.
Would you still say now it's advantage City?
Yeah, ending off, City better turn up, bro. Be ready to battle, bro. It's not just about quality. It's about, you know, the Premier League dogfight, man. Relegation battle, last 2-3 games.
They can't afford to rest players.
10 players behind the ball and that, Jay. You know that point counts, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is the Premier League. Oh,
yeah.
Bro. You know, like that. So City better
every point counts,
go out there and win it. Yeah, bro.
100%. 100%. Interesting times ahead. But also, a team have finally won their first game under a manager. Chelsea are now officially safe. I heard some man were throwing relegation survival parties over the weekend. Some man was saying this is the best thing to happen to Chelsea since Ken Bates. What's your thoughts on Chelsea? Chelsea
big up
Chelsea, finally getting a win. It's the time of things to come. Has Lampard turned the corner, or was it because Bournemouth are just Bournemouth?
Nah, it was a brilliant win, man. It was a good win for Lambs. He needed that. And like I said last week, come on, man. He's going to have to win at some point eventually. He's going to have to get some points on the board, get to that elusive 40 points. That Chelsea have done it. The fans can breathe easy. They was actually singing "We're staying up" in the stands, etc. But we already know Chelsea ain't going down. Feel me? So yeah, man, I already knew Chelsea weren't going down. It was just a bit of banter, but yeah, that was good for Lamps to get his first win because it would have been embarrassing to lose 7 games in a row. Come on, man, this is Premier League football. It's elite
That's
football,
true.
and still be in your job.
Any other
week,
manager would have lost the job for real.
you know what I mean? Like the pressure would just kept mounting. Like, but they played well. Chelsea they took the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like they played well, man. They scored 3 goals. You deserve to win the game away. 3 goals. So kudos to Chelsea, man. What else can you say, really? All I have to say about Chelsea and Chelsea fans is, yeah, Chelsea fans, they like to cover up stuff. The other day, last week, I spoke to a Chelsea fan. They said, I think Mudryk needs to play more. He started that game. He didn't do anything. Just for the record, he didn't do anything. What did he do? He started the game.
That's
He
true.
played the game. He didn't do anything. Like the kid on the right,
That's
yeah,
true.
Madueke, who cost 30 million, he was more of a threat. Like
He's
Mudryk
been
was
good the
playing.
last couple of games. I watched him.
Thank you, Dre. You know what I'm trying to say, and I said it from the beginning. This kid that looks more brighter than Mudryk, bro. You might as well loan him back to Shakhtar or something. I'm just saying, Chelsea fans. Like, I don't know what they was thinking about. He needs to play more. He needs to play less, bro. You see why he's on the bench. You get me? Man's playing away Bournemouth, you know. You need a win and you're missing. Come on, bro. And then my boy Sterling comes on, set up João Felix, and I don't hear no Chelsea fan. You know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, good luck to Chelsea, man. I hope you get to 45. That's what I'm going to say. Good luck to Chelsea, man. What else can you say?
Big for Chelsea. Finally, a little bit of pressure eased off from Lamps. Moving on, let's talk about Champions League because there's been a lot of talk about it this week. We don't usually talk about Champions League, but we're at the business end, and there's 2, I would say, one modern day historic tie, one that the other one is just football heritage. I'm looking forward to that game on Wednesday. But let's talk about Tuesday. You can't talk about the Champions League without mentioning Real Madrid. They are the Champions League. The old widely horsed Real Madrid against probably the best team not to win it yet in terms of Manchester City. What's your thoughts on the tie? Where do you think it's going to be won and lost? And who do you think's eventually going to come out on top over the 2 legs?
Oh, it's so hard to call, Jay. Like I said, it's so hard because KDB is playing football that's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's unplayable at times. But the Madrid lads, yeah, they just lift the trophy, bro. Another one. Do you get me? Like these guys are just winners. You know what I'm trying to say, Jay? So it's hard to beat a team that's just used to winning. They're not used to losing. Do you know what I'm saying? And Vinicius Jr., yeah, I don't think this guy gets his flowers, bro. Like it's gonna be so hard to stop this guy, fam. Don't forget, Dre, on their way to the title, they did go to Manchester. You know what I'm saying? Like this tie has been played.
They lost that game though, didn't they?
Yeah, but
what, last season?
Yeah. You feel me?
I think last season City didn't see out the game. They were a few minutes from going through. This City's different.
Different City with Haaland. Yeah?
They're stronger defensively.
Yeah. The only reason why I can see City might shade it is because Benzi ain't 100 in it. He ain't 100%. He's been struggling with injuries all season, and we know Mudryk and these men again. Oh, they're cracking on a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting because over the 2 legs against Chelsea, Benzi weren't that great. He looked off it. You know what I'm
Didn't have to
saying? So
be. Didn't have to be really.
I agree with you, though. I agree with you. They had the job.
Keep it real.
They had it wrapped up. Against Liverpool, it was sensational. Put him at, we know what we can get from
Oh
Benzi
yeah.
and the lads at Madrid. You feel me? So it's to me, it's like if City can go there, impose their football, put their imprint on it, and just ball out. Can I see that happening? At the moment, yeah, bro. I'm being real. Like I think it can happen, bro.
I think.
Levels, because
I think
yeah,
what helped Real Madrid last season, yeah, is the fact that all the second legs were at home. This second leg's at the Etihad.
Mm.
City don't need to go out and do what they need to, like go all guns, whatever. Just leave with something. Like, and I think they will. I don't think City lose tomorrow. I think City will either win or get a draw. And at the Etihad, will these guys turn up? That's the thing. When they're looking to win a game, like it's different when you got the Bernabeu crowd behind you. City, I think the worst thing is if City go through, I can see them doing the trouble because their mindset is lasered. Yeah. Pep, like you said, the evil scientist. And when you got something to play for, these men ain't done the trouble yet. That's the holy grail. Literally, it's not the domestic trouble that they done a few years back. That is the holy grail. No team other than us has done it in this country.
Facts.
And that will be the solidification of this elite team. You know what I mean? If they knock out Madrid, title is done in this country. You know what I mean? But I can't see Real Madrid. And they've been so wishy-washy with form. I always say you can't just turn it on. And you can't just expect to turn it on against this Manchester City team. Can't. You cannot. Like,
I think so.
I know they want a cup final on Saturday. You can't.
Yeah.
Not with this City team. You might have rested players here and there, but like I always say, it's always good to have the games, match sharpness, the momentum. Like they've got it. They rested Rodri at the weekend. De Bruyne run out yesterday.
Always find a way of bottling it though, Jay. On the European stage, bro, they bottling it. I've seen the Brian and finals for City.
It's always
Pep.
Because it's always
there you go.
Comes with the final against Chelsea when he took out take out Fernandinho and put Gundogan as the holding midfielder. Like as long as Pep
and no Aguero
goes to sleep, take sleeping pills and sleep well at night. No foolishness. They'll do their job. To me, like you were saying, De Bruyne right now is playing some of the best midfield player I've seen in this country in my lifetime. No word of a lie. De Bruyne is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Different kettle of fish, you know, Dre. Stepping into the Bernabeu and balling out. You feel me? Because we know this ain't the best Madrid team. Like you say, their form's been up and down. But when you have players that can change the game in moments, bro. Vinicius Jr., he can rip City apart. And if City, when they have a tactician like Carlo Ancelotti, he will put Vinicius in positions where he can decide the game, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You tactically leave him in situations where, you know what I'm trying to say, you rely on players. So it's a big game in a sense of who's going to step up. You know what I mean? Like, is it going to be Benzi and Vinny, Rodrigo, or the Brian, Haaland, Grealish? You know the ones there, bro. We just have to see.
I think it's going to be interesting when how Pep sets up. I know he's been doing that thing where he's putting Stones in like inverted midfield next to Rodri. I don't know if he can do that because the way Ancelotti sets up, he keeps Vinny out wide. You don't let him track back, you know. Just stay there. Benzi, stay there. Rodri, stay there. I don't need you to do no defending. As soon as we get the ball, get out to them free quick. Nathan Ake, I see man pull up at the weekend, you know. If he plays tomorrow, that hammy's gonna be torn, bruv.
He ain't playing.
I mean, Kanji, hey. So I don't know. It'll be interesting if Pep goes with that same way of playing. If he's brave enough to do that against Real Madrid. But just going by
one.
form, because right now it's difficult. If Real Madrid can somehow pull it, I don't know. It's the thing. The second leg being at the Etihad is why I go with Manchester City.
I hear you, innit? Because they're at home, strong at home all
Mm.
season. So just do the job. I
They
get you,
blitz
Jim.
team.
Yeah, I hear
Look
you.
what
I
they've
hear
done
you.
to every team that's come to the Etihad.
Bayern is the biggest team, biggest scalp so far. And Bayern's a good team, brilliant team. You know what I mean? So I hear
They've
you though.
slapped United. They've given United 6 at the Etihad. Liverpool 4 at the Etihad. Arsenal, their closest rivals, 4 at the Etihad. They give Leipzig 6, 7, whatever. They give Bayern 3. They give it. It's big. It's big. But would you say if whoever wins that semi-final is probably going to win the Champions League, considering the other half of the draw?
Definitely favourites. Definitely favourites. But I wouldn't say they're guaranteed to win because see the Italians, bro, they play their football different. They'll go into that final and just, they'll just do what they need to do to get the result. So when they're back on the world stage, you gotta stand up, bro. You won't be surprised to see Lukaku lift in the Champions League, bro. You're thinking, what the hell? This guy scored like 10 goals all season. This is how Italian teams are trained. I'm being real, bro. That's how they are. Traditionally, we don't know how they're in the semi-final, so they're guaranteed to be in the final. Like one Italian team guaranteed to be in the final, innit? You feel me? So they're back, bro. They're
crazy,
back.
Innit? And then
you know what I mean? They're back. Like they're back, bro. So I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed the winner, but definitely the favorites. Whoever wins, City, Madrid, 100% favorites to win, man. Definitely.
And moving on, Milan derby in the other semi-final. It's been a long time. I think if you said at the start of the season that it would be a Milan semi-final in the Champions League, I think nobody, not even Milan and Inter fans, would have said they would be in the semi-finals.
Nah,
and you know what's crazy? None of them, I don't think either one of them two are in the top 4 in Serie A at the moment. I don't think.
I think
definitely
they've crept in. I think one of them crept in.
Not for Milano. Milano, like both of them are not in the top 4.
Milan, I think Inter's crept in. I think they crept in. They beat who was it? Roma or someone, I think. The weekend still. Yeah, Inter's top 4. They crept in. They're above AC. So they're 4th and 5th respectively. 2 points between them and that.
Big. This is football heritage at its absolute finest.
I know.
Do you think this is a resurgence of Italian football? Or is this just Italian team? Or is this just a downturn in the top level, or in terms of the quality of the top level teams in Europe?
Nah, I think they're back, I think they're back. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's crazy how the draw, they never got to face like the Cities and the Madrids. They just imploded on themselves. AC knocked out Napoli, which is the champions, which is a brilliant team. They're a proper team. It's just that they might not have the squad to compete on different fronts, but their starting 11 can compete with anyone on the day.
Multiple fronts.
You know what I'm saying, it, bro? So maybe they just ain't got the squad depth. You know what I'm trying to say? Because these men got Ndombele at Tottenham. Anguissa.
Yeah,
that was at
Fulham. True.
You know what I'm saying, my guy? Like, when you think about their team, it's mad. But man like Ndombele won a title now. You can't talk to them, man. There, Totti, man's got more titles than Harry Kane, but we get to that.
That's true.
yeah. But yeah, bro. I think Italian football, they're back. They're back. Still, they're back. Can't lie, they're back, man. They're back. You have to give them credit because it's been a while.
Not to mention, Roma and Juve are both in the semis of the.
There you go. They're back. So that's just confirmation. But like you said, this is football heritage. Back in the day, the Titans that will be in this fixture, bro. The names that will be on the pitch. Like the history of this fixture. AC Milan, Inter Milan. You know what I'm saying? A Milan derby, bro. The players that we've seen put these kits on for these two teams, bro. It's crazy, bro. This will be like a normal fixture back in the
And
late 90s, early 2000s. You know, around them
means
times.
the 2000s, yeah,
Crazy,
yeah, this
crazy.
would be normal. You wouldn't even be
Yeah,
surprised.
you know what I'm saying? So they're definitely back.
Mm.
I would say
And
they're back. Yeah, man. They're
mm.
back. They're back.
and people need to pay AC Milan their respect. After Real Madrid, it's AC Milan in terms of Champions Leagues, you know. AC Milan were the regular team in Champions League finals in the 90s and 2000s, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely give them respect. Who do you think's going to come out on top?
Ooh, tricky one, innit? They play in the same stadium. There ain't no home and no away, bro. I'm trying to say it's just
Mm.
this allocation and we'll get more tickets, bro. You know that shit. That's all it is, bro.
Mm.
So, who's the better team? I don't know because AC, yeah, they're defending champions. Yeah, I'll give AC the edge in it. But Inter, I think they're a dangerous team, man. They're a dangerous team. So I watch both of them, and I think Inter's more solid defensively than AC, but AC is way more attacking. They play like open football. They take more risk. So it's an even one, but I'll give the first goal to AC, bro. I'll say Milan will come out on top. Rafael Leao and them, man, there. You know, Giroud, finisher. Just needs the service, man.
Mm. I'm going to go AC. I think just it's football heritage, man. Them in the Champions League is football heritage. No matter how you dress it up, and Inter, cool, whatever, Lukaku, whatever, but AC Milan, once they get to this stage, they need to be in the Champions League final. But they are the Champions League. Them and Real Madrid, just for football heritage stakes, yeah.
I hear that.
I need that in the Champions League final. That is just, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be surprised if one of those Italian teams win the Champions League. I wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is how
because
they
they're
move.
plucky. They're
Yeah.
plucky teams. And this is the same AC Milan that didn't Chelsea beat them. Isn't this season's Champions League, right?
Yeah. Mason Mount penalty.
Yeah.
Tomori getting sent off.
And Southgate and Southgate didn't take Tomori to the World Cup because of this, yeah? Because of that Chelsea game, yeah? Oh, all right, Tomori, yeah, you go to Champions League final, my guy. Yeah, just for that, yeah. Show that bozo Gareth Wagwan.
Crazy,
100%.
Crazy, bro. Crazy tournament football. Look where Chelsea. Nah, look where AC is. Miles apart, isn't it?
Exactly. But yeah, that gonna be two very interesting ties in the Champions League. Wait, don't think there's much else to say. Other than let's get into the weekend preview. Actually, congratulations to the 4 teams that made the playoffs in the championship. I think it's Sheffield United, Middlesbrough. Who else is it? Sunderland, and I think Coventry. Yeah. Those 4 teams. Big up Millwall. I shouldn't. Millwall. All they had to do was win. All they had to do today was win, and they would get into the playoffs. I come home, drop my daughter off. I come home. I watch the game. They were 3-1 up at half time. I was like, wow, Millwall are 270 minutes away from being in the Premier League. 3-1 up at half time. You know what happened to Millwall? They lost 4-3 at home. Cool. Moving on. Big up to the 4 teams. Big up Amad Diallo and big up Sunderland.
Yeah. Don't know. Because Sunderland
played
3-0.
football.
The Diallo with the first goal set them on their way. 1-0.
Listen, he needs to come back in the team next season. Sunderland play football and he lets all them young guys ball. Big up Tony Mowbray. Big up Coventry for even being where they are. Big up Middlesbrough. Carrick's done a job to even get them into the playoffs. And Sheffield United, unlucky. Well, not really unlucky. Well, it's not Sheffield United. Wait, who's the other one? Middlesbrough, Coventry.
Blackburn and Millwall, innit? Missed out.
Blackburn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up those teams. Their playoff games will be this week, and then they'll get to Wembley, and then hopefully well, definitely run out the four will be playing Premier League football next season. The relegation race is a bit crazy though. We don't usually talk about too tough, but there's been some crazy results, especially today in the relegation battle. Fulham slapping Leicester 5-3. We didn't see that coming. But Brighton 1, Everton 5 must be the shock result of the season. And Nottingham Forest beating Fulham as well. Premier League table, as we stand, I'm pretty sure we can say now Southampton are gone.
Yeah, man, they're gone, bro.
If it's not, it probably will be confirmed this weekend. They're gone.
Yeah.
But
Everton,
8 points off of
Interesting, mate.
I want to interesting.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah. No matter what happens this weekend, Southampton are gone. But it's looking like it's 2 from 4 now in terms of Premier League survival. Leeds 19th, 30 points. Leicester 18th, 30 points. Everton 17th, 32 points. Forest 16th, 33 points. I think a week ago, I think everyone would have said Southampton are gone, but Everton looked gone. But they pulled out an amazing result at Brighton. Leicester again getting slapped. I don't know how, but they get slapped.
For me, I think Leicester, it's shady. Yeah. They've got the worst form. And maybe them and Leeds. You know what I mean? Because Everton, Forest.
I saw a bit of hope with Big Sam, and they got Newcastle next.
Okay.
I saw something from Leeds. Like they were a bit more resilient.
Yeah, second half against City.
I think they're gonna.
Yeah, they did look.
I think they could do. It's difficult. I can't actually pick two teams to go down from them for.
Serious.
I don't even think it could be even matter. I wouldn't even be surprised if they bring back West Ham into it, bro. I can see them all winning games,
Nah, hey, bro. That win against United for West Ham is a big win now, I'm telling you, boy, that was a big win, bro.
Imagine if they didn't win that game, they would be in the mix.
In the mix.
They've been in the mix. Nottingham Forest this weekend go to Chelsea. I'm telling you, Forest to win in that game.
Yeah?
Chelsea have nothing to play for. Forest have everything to play for.
I know, and they're confident. They need them points. I hear you. What was it at the bridge? Nah, Chelsea can't manage the bridge. They need a home win, Drake. Come on, man. This is
they can get it next season.
They still ain't won at home
yet. Day next season. Next season.
I can't see Forest. If they get a point, that's amazing at the bridge.
Forest Downs will leave them. Manchester City at home. You never know. Boy. The Premier League's crazy.
Isn't it?
You never know.
It's interesting, mate. They need that win, bro. They need that. Otherwise, they're in the bottom 3. I
think City going to feel the pressure. Liverpool at home Monday night.
Hey, Leicester better win that game. We need Leicester, the Leicester we know, to turn up. Not the Leicester today with Jamie Vardy. What are you doing, mate? Flipping hell, Jamie, man. Jamie in the relegation battle.
Wally, innit? Wally.
The way, mate. You can't be missing these times, mate. Come on, Jamie. Fix up. But, boy, it is sticky, Drake. It's sticky. So hard to call, innit? You know what I mean? It's literally a dogfight now, bro. 3 games to go.
That's that weekend. And then the weekend after. Yeah, the weekend after, Everton go to Wolves. Forest host Arsenal. Leeds go to West Ham. Leicester go to Newcastle. The final day, Forest go to Palace. Leeds host Tottenham. Leicester host West Ham, and Everton host Bournemouth. So wait, all them teams look like someone's going down in front of their home fans, bro. It's gonna be tears.
Hey, you're gonna be some tears on the final day. I hate you.
Cheers.
I hate
what? Hey, some
I'm
man are
not
gonna
gonna
be
lie
carried
to
up like Kieran Richardson for West Brom.
I'm not gonna lie to you, though. Leeds fixtures don't look kind of bad still. Leeds fixtures look like they can
Big
get 6
Sam.
points, bro. You know what I was
I think
there?
they're gonna beat
Or
Tottenham.
even 4.
They,
Or even 4. You know, so
I
you
can
might
see
even
them
need
beating Newcastle.
34.
You know, I
Yeah.
think I'm not gonna lie. I think these teams. I can see all these teams winning games, bro. Because it's mad. Like no one's completely out of form except for Leeds. But I saw something against City where it's like, all right, cool. Big Sam's trying to. He dropped Medley. He dropped the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Leicester free falling, but you never know under the lights. You never know. Leicester look like the team that are gone, but they've got the firepower. The other teams ain't got the firepower, and you can get
What
at Liverpool.
firepower? They
Van
ain't got
Dijk,
no firepower,
they
Jay.
do, bro.
Firepower they got. What?
Yeah,
Who? Jamie.
for relegation
Jamie.
standards, they got the firepower, bro.
Hear you, but it's the fixtures where I say they ain't got the firepower. They can harm teams like, for instance, Fulham today. Come on, like I
They should,
expected
on
them to
paper, they
go
should
there.
be
You know what I'm trying to say? So
on paper,
if they're
yeah.
struggling,
On paper,
yeah.
they've got a top eight team. So them being where they are is a disgrace in itself. Like
Joke,
these
innit?
men were winning FA Cups a couple of years ago,
Yeah, bro.
fighting for top four a couple of years ago. Like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
seriously,
can't.
bro.
These men are playing with no passion, no pride. It's disgraceful, bro. And Jamie Vardy out here, experienced pro, got to be tucking in them penalties, bro. You know what I mean?
Have to. I agree, man. Have to. Not in when you're in a relegation battle.
I can't pick. I don't think West Ham are completely safe yet, bro. I think these teams are going to win games, bro.
Nah, I think West Ham
I
just
think
need another
39,
win.
40 points and you're good. You're safe. But
That's what's working for West
for
Ham.
football heritage stakes, yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to keep first in the Prem. And I like Leeds. I want. Actually, I don't. You don't like Leeds, but football heritage, you've got to keep them in the Prem, innit? Leicester, just for being there, should go down, innit? Just for being in the mix, should go down.
Now I think Forest is staying
Everton.
up. You know? I think I'm looking at the fixtures. I'm just looking in detail, and I think Forest is staying up. Seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I think Forest is, like they might stay up. Can't lie. So Everton, I don't know.
Oh boy, Chelsea, Arsenal, the next two.
Because you see, when you play games like that, it's better for you, Jay, than playing some dead team. Yeah,
they might throw a
just
spanner in the works, you know.
Yeah, they'll go into the game, stick to the game plan, and just play in the counter instead of trying to win the game. That's how they win the game, by just
the way I watch Forest. Forest are mad open. Mad open. They if a better team and they would have got slapped tonight. Like, yeah. I want to say they beat Arsenal in a couple of weeks, but yeah, I think Saka and them might fill up their boots in that game, you know. That's big, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That race. Goodbye, Southampton, though. It's nice having you in the league, but anyway, next season, I don't know who's their rivals. Who's on the South Coast in the Championship in that? I don't know. They're going to be, who's their rivals? No one. Well, Plymouth got promoted, didn't it?
Oh my!
Their local derby's 100 miles away, bro. The end of the country.
It's sad, Southampton, but someone's got to get relegated. That's how it goes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, man.
Dead team.
Of course.
I need to leave the Prem, man.
Hopefully they bounce straight back up, man. But yeah, weekend preview. Let's get to it. This time of the season, it's hard to predict games because they all matter. First game up, Saturday, lunchtime. We talked about it briefly, but now we need a score prediction. Leeds United, big Samuel Aladici against Newcastle.
Well, I would love to say Big Sam get his first win, but I can't see it, man. I'm sorry, Jay, man. I can see quality prevail in Newcastle 3-1, man. 3-3, maybe 3-2. Big Sam, put a fight up, but Newcastle needs that Champions League position more, and they got a better quality team. So
quick
Do
one.
you know what?
Quick one, yeah.
I'm gonna
If
change that
if
score.
Newcastle
I'm gonna say,
don't finish in top four,
yeah.
Newcastle don't finish in top four, should Eddie Howe keep his job? I know it seems a bit crazy, but considering the season they've had and the owners,
Yeah.
do you think
Nah,
they should keep him?
his job will definitely come on the question. I'll tell you that for free. You get me? Like, even when people say he's been overachieving, whatever, like, it won't be so bad, Dre. He might keep it until mid-season because they're still being Europe. You know what I mean? But you get what I mean? It's still like an achievement. They ain't been in Europe in a trillion years. Champions League even worse. You know what I mean? But I agree with you, bro. The way Newcastle want to be and they aim where they want to be, his job will definitely come on the question mark. You feel me? And it's sad because he's done a brilliant job. But yeah, bro, I think Newcastle is going to finish top four. So I don't know. For me, I think Newcastle's in better form than United right now to finish top four. And it hurts me to say that, bro. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Like, when's the last time they lost the game? Been a while, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
True,
yeah,
that's
bro.
true.
I think I would love to see a draw. I would love to see a draw. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see a draw for Big Sam football. You know, being a fan of Big Sam, but I don't know. I just think Newcastle will edge it, man. I think they'll edge it. Maybe a 3-2 entertaining game, but yeah.
I'm gonna go Leeds 2-1, man. I think it's gonna get squeaky at the top four race. You know, it's gonna get very squeaky with Liverpool
That's a
right
big
behind.
ask.
But I think Leeds need it.
Yeah.
Liverpool need that win. I'm not Liverpool. Leeds need that win. They desperately need it. And home fan element roads. You've got British beef back. Pause in terms of Sam Allardyce. He's gonna set them up. He's to not concede and just lump it forward, bro. That's what Leeds need. I think they're gonna win 2-1.
I don't think they've got the nucleus, the players, Dre. They're defensively, they're poor, Dre. Straub, Ayling, these men are dead, fam. Like, they're the players.
He dropped them, innit? He dropped them at the weekend. He dropped them at the weekend. He put some next guys back in.
Bro, these men get slapped.
He dropped the goalkeeper completely. Yeah, he dropped him completely. That
you gotta get rid of that, bro. Because if a man getting packed out 5-6 games, just 5-0, 4-0, 3-0, nah, you need to get some man out of there, bro. So I don't think they're good enough defensively to like keep Newcastle from scoring. But we know Big Sam getting a week with them. We know Dre what he can work wonders.
Yeah.
But I agree with you though. But yeah, my bro, we'll see in it.
Yeah. On to the 3:00 games. There's 5 of them. Aston Villa against not Southampton, Tottenham.
Big game, massive game. You know what? I'm gonna back Villa in this one. I know it sounds mad, but I'm gonna back Villa. I think Villa's upset how they lost the game the other day. Yeah, you know what I mean? Derby, Wolves, 1-0 hurts. You know like that. So I think he even mentioned the Tottenham game. He said, "Now we got a chance to make it right because we need to get Europe." And Tottenham's in that spot that we need, and they're only 3 points ahead of us. So we gotta turn up, ready to fight.
That's a big game.
You know what I mean? He's getting them ready already. He's like, all right, cool. We messed up in this derby. We're still in Europe for a battle. Come on. So I think, yeah, man, I think Villa will nick it. I'm backing Villa on this one. I think Villa 2-1.
I'm gonna go Tottenham, you know. I'm gonna go Tottenham 2-1. I think Harry Kane loves Villa Park. Always scores at Villa Park. I don't know, Tottenham Villa the last couple of games looking a bit you know.
Lost 2 in the
trot. Gone off the ball. Yeah. No goals scored in those 2 games as well. Like
goals dried out.
I wanna say, yeah. I'm gonna go Harry Kane and Tottenham. 2-1. 2-1. Okay. Next game at 3:00. Wait, after Super Frank's superb first win after 6 weeks in charge, they look to make it back-to-back wins. They play Nottingham Forest. What are you saying? Lamps gets his first home win.
Yeah. But you know what? Nah, draw, bruv. Draw, bruv. Forest is gonna come away with a point. 100%. 2-2. Forest. Yeah. Premier League dogfight. Forest going in there, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Scratching, scraping for everything. After the win tonight against Southampton, which is a big win, I think Forest will go to Chelsea thinking just get a point. Like the days are gone now. They should know now. It's survival. Don't be going to Chelsea trying to ball out. Like I like the way Everton
Yeah.
play. That's how you got to play from now on. Play in the counter, bro. Let them have the ball. Just know that when they mess up and you get your chance, take it. Be clinical. I could
Yeah.
see Forrest doing that, setting up, allowing Chelsea to play their way around, just looking lost. You know how Chelsea football is in the moment. You don't know what's going on. It's freestyle. Feel me? So I think Forrest will nip them off, man. 2-2. Big man thing. Sorry, Frank. I wanted to back Frank, but when I put things in context, yeah, Chelsea's there for the taking, and Forest is a confident team right now. So, yeah, share the point, man. 2-2.
I'm gonna go. I want to say Forest, but they're so open. They're so open. They played well against Liverpool as well. But, you know what? I'm gonna go Forest.
I'm Brentford, bro.
2-1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Liverpool not playing great, but their fixtures are so it's comfy for them, innit? I'm gonna go Forest 2-1. Brennan Johnson's gonna bag a couple.
Yeah.
On the break, because that's how they hit them tonight. Most of the goals are on the break.
Yeah. That will break Chelsea fans' heart, you know. They lose to Forest a relegation.
Bro, their hearts are already broken, bro. Their soul is gone now, bro.
No.
Yeah. We can say the next game is pretty much two teams that are safe, and pretty much nothing to play for at this point now. Crystal Palace against Bournemouth.
3-2 Palace. It's a show
That's
out.
Going to be an entertaining game, you know?
Yeah, show out, and probably even more 5-3. It's just two teams in show out game. They're both safe. Yeah, it's entertainment for the fans, isn't it? Just go out and ball, no pressure. Yeah, man. You can see an entertaining game, open game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shackles off.
I'm gonna go 3-0. 3-0 Palace. I think they're at that point now where, especially at home, they play football and nothing else to play for. Hudson's telling them just go out and play football. Yeah, man. Why not? 3-0 Palace. Weekend. All right. Can't believe this. This team, I can't remember the last time they played 3 o'clock on a Saturday. But it's happening. Manchester United at home to Wolves. I can't play. Not less than 3 points. Not less than 3 points.
Not unless, man. Mad.
Wolves,
come on.
bogey team. They've won the last couple of Old Traffords, but surely United get the win. Ease fans' nerves and just, get
it's going to be nerves. So first goal is important. But once the lads get over the line, I can see us doing this comfortable. I expect a reaction, United. I expect that. So I'm going to go 3-4-1 because it's going to be a bit shaky. I think we might concede. I have no confidence in that defense. That's the how I feel. So Wolves are going to score a goal. But hopefully we get the first 2 goals in the game and the last goal or 2 goals. So I'm going to go 3-1 United.
I don't think we're even going to concede. Best home defense in the league. Very good at home. We haven't lost since the opening day. Minus the time the Queen died and that. But yeah, we were all emotional on it. But I can't expect us not to get the job done. We're very good at home. With our home games, top 4. Boom. That's what we should be doing. Wolves. I'm
Should
gonna
be the
go 2-0, but comfortable. I can't. Don't trust this team at 2-0. 3-1. 3-1.
yeah.
3-1.
3-1.
I think I'll go that.
3 points, man.
Yeah.
Needed.
We need it. Anything. Just give us 3 points. That's all we want, man. None of this nervy Villa stuff and that.
No.
The final 3 o'clock game. This might be a goodbye of sorts for Southampton. They're at home against Fulham. Even a win good enough to keep them up, but yeah, they're down. What we say?
I think that's it, man. I think Fulham's just gonna beat them and just confirm the relegation because I think the players already given up, man. They're like, what's the point battling to the last day? Just get out of the way, man. You know, like that, so I can book my holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I want to say? Like, just delaying it. Like, I need to phone the travel agent. Yeah, bro. It's sad, bro. It was fun while it lost. Southampton. They were the good teams at times. I like them on the route.
Yeah.
Even though they used to get slapped 9 here and there, but I like them on the rough because they will upset a few teams. You know what I mean, Dre? They will have a little big wins in the season.
In their whole run since they've been back, I think they've been back 10 years in the Prem.
Yeah.
They had Poch played ball. You came in after Poch. Or Koeman, innit? Ronald Koeman had them playing ball. Ralph had them playing ball. A lot of Premier League players have come through, like Mane. Who else has come through at Southampton during that time?
No, Liverpool's taking bare their ballers.
Exactly.
Bare their
Virgil van Dijk.
Southampton.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk, all of them. So
all these men, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kudos to Southampton, man. They've done their job. But yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, man. There's certain players that Southampton team United need to be looking at. Lavia is definitely one of them. Baller. Absolute baller. We need him. We absolutely need him.
I don't know, man. Maybe he needs to go in the championship and play some games first, man.
No. He needs. He
didn't do that well, though, did he, mate? They only have 24 points.
Well, Ward-Prowse is in the England squad and he bangs in free kicks and he's going to be playing in the championship next season as well, isn't it? So,
no, bro. I'll have him.
Yeah.
You'd rather take him.
Pleasure to Southampton, man.
Be rude. I'll take Ward-Prowse, though.
Nah,
100 just for his ticket. It's dead ball situation, squad player, man. You know, like that.
Bro, this ain't NFL, man. You know when you bring on the kicker to take a field goal on that or punt it. We don't need them man there, bro. It's just a punter, bro. Goodbye, Southampton. Fulham, first season back. Excellent job by Marco Silva. Is this going to be back-to-back wins? I think they're pretty much out of the hunt for European football, right? Yeah. They're 6 points off 8th. 8th could be, depending on what United do, 8th could get you Conference League football. So if United finish top 4, then 8th place gets a European spot. If United don't, then it's the top 7. So Fulham, you never know. With 3 games to go, they could pull out something, but looking unlikely.
Yeah,
I think they just want to be the best team. Just be the best team in West London, isn't it?
It's there, but their wheels fell off from when they lost Mitchell. When they lost Mitchell at Old Trafford, the FA Cup game, 8-game ban, their season just fell. I thought they just go on a free fall, but to be fair to them, they turned the corner because they lost like 4 in the trot after that, straight after. But it looks like they've turned it around. So another Fulham win, man. Get to the 50-point mark. Yeah, man.
Very good season back in the Premier League.
Yeah, solid.
On to Sunday. Big games, I would say. First one, Brentford against West Ham. Guess kind of safe to say West Ham are kind of safe. They probably need another win to guarantee it.
But they're relatively safe, but I get you. Depending on result, they would want to get that win just to certify it. But I see Brentford. Now we speak about Fulham, we need to speak about Brentford as well. They had an amazing season. and I think they keep pushing. They're gonna keep pushing teams, pushing the Villas, and so I see Brentford winning that, man. Sorry, West Ham. Like, I see a battle, a tight game, like a 2-1, 1-0, but yeah, but I see Brentford coming out on top.
I think Brentford stuffed them, man. I think Ivan Toney, he's on 20 goals now. Congratulations to him. Yeah, I think West Ham have got European commitments as well. I think their eyes are completely off the league now. I think Brentford stuffed them. I think that could be 3 or 4.
Never know. Like you said, they got semi-final on Thursday.
Yep. But, on to the final 2 games on Sunday. I think this is going to be a pivotal weekend in the title race, you know. Pivotal weekend.
Go on.
I don't see. I'm not going to predict who wins or what. I can't see both of these teams winning.
Yeah.
I can't see both of these teams winning. Let's start with it. 2 o'clock. I can't see it. One of them's going to drop points, and then the other, someone's going to drop points, and the other team's going to win. And whoever wins is going to win the league. I'm throwing it out there. Wow. I think that's how pivotal this weekend is. Everton against Manchester City. That's the 2 o'clock game.
Oh, Everton! After today's performance, Dre's giving me. You're giving me some doubts now, but nah, City turn up, they'll get the job done, innit? But it won't be easy though. Playing an Everton team like that at home, that's set up to play in the counter. But we know City are ruthless. If they're clinical, basically, City on it, they're getting the 3 points. But it won't be like a 4-5-0 that everyone expected weeks ago. You know what I mean? It's not that. I think it'll be a tight game. They'll set up like they set up today. Low blocks, organized, ready to play in the counter. They don't want the ball. They don't mind booting it up there. And you know what I'm saying, leaving City with it. But it's hard to call, Jay. But I'm gonna go City 3-1. A tight game though. A tight 2-1, might be 1-1. City just, kill them off because of the loads of possession. You can't give City too much possession, man. It plays in their hands. So it's a tricky one. It's hard to call though. But I go for City.
I don't know. I think I want to see Erling Haaland under pressure deliver. You ain't seen it too tough. He missed a lot of sitters against Arsenal. He got bailed out. Bayern Munich away. I seen him miss a penalty. Got bailed out. Bernabeu on Tuesday. Whatever happens, I want to see him turn up. Sunday is a big game. Everton are going to be on it. That result, they must think they could beat
anyone.
I
agree. They're going
to be from the get-go. They've already beaten Arsenal at home already. They're going to be thinking that, you're all right, cool. One more win, we're safe.
It's true.
I think if Everton get something from the game, Arsenal are going to slap Brighton.
Yeah.
If City destroy Everton, the pressure going into that Brighton game, and Brighton they are not going to let themselves 5-1 at home to Everton. Expect a response, innit?
I agree.
I think it's one of. I can't even predict it. On form, you would say City, but I'm gonna go. Everton are not losing that game.
There you go. No, I agree. City have to drop points at some point, and it could be at Everton. I said this before. Because going to Everton and they're fighting for survival is not easy. 100%. It's not easy. You're gonna have to be on point on your best performance to win.
City gonna have to kill that game within the first half an hour. Like a couple of early goals, maybe 3 early goals. Just get the crowd. But as long as the crowd are in the game, it's gonna be problems.
And the longer I think there's one.
I'm gonna have to go.
You know what I'm saying? There's one goal in it, or it's 0-0. Every corner, every free kick is getting cheered in that stadium. We know what it's like down there, bro.
What?
Everything
Of
getting
course.
flung into your box.
Of course.
And they got 6-footers. They got a big, strong team. You know already, bro. They pack out the
Come
box, score from a set piece
Exactly.
like they did against Arsenal. They could go tits up, bro. We know. That's why we love it. The Premier League. But me personally, I think regardless of what happened in that City Everton game, Arsenal are always strong at home. I know we're gonna say Bar and Southampton, but I think Arsenal, it's hard at the moment to see them losing at home. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna fight in it. The fans are gonna demand it for them to fight to the
I don't
last
have.
minute.
I think the only home defeat is City game, right? They haven't lost at home other than that. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Levels like
So-
at home, the fans are gonna demand they fight to the end. So it's hard seeing them lose to Brighton at home. It's hard, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lose to Brighton. I wouldn't be surprised. Brighton played ball.
Brighton's beating
wouldn't
them
be
at home,
surprised.
actually. Now that I think of it, in the
in the cup, Carabao Cup. Yeah.
they did, come to think of it. So that put a nail, but a spanner in
I
it.
think whatever happens in that 2 o'clock game will affect what happens. Brighton are going to play regardless, but what Arsenal turns up, even the expectation of winning the game, that's going to be a very difficult game for Arsenal. Even if City drop points and they know they need to win,
100,
expectation,
100.
you know what I mean?
Changes,
I think
they play better, like with no pressure. They play better.
Yeah, it'd be the best thing for Arsenal would be if City win. Yeah. I think,
you know, yeah, I get you. When the pressure's turned up, they hide away.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Arsenal beat Brighton either. You know, I don't think they beat Brighton. I think what happened today is just crazy. That was just.
Now their form has turned Arsenal. Like ask me this.
Yeah.
Like, after the City game or their form's turned. That Chelsea game was helpful.
2 big wins. Two big wins.
You know, because that's 2 big scouts in Premier League terms, Chelsea and Newcastle. You know what I mean? So their form's turned, so they're back confident playing their football. Nah, I can't see Brighton winning that game, man. I'm gonna go Arsenal 2-1. Regardless of what happened in the City game. I'm going Arsenal 2-1.
I'm gonna go, Arsenal strong at home. It's gonna be a nervy one. I'm gonna go 3-2 Arsenal. Arsenal are very strong at home. I'm gonna go 3-2 Arsenal. So Arsenal back to the top of the league.
Yeah, I see them 2-0 up, Arsenal, and Brighton getting a consolation or something. That's how I see it, guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Emirates is rocking. Worse if there's a positive result at City.
I don't see them. I don't see City. I don't think Brighton are going to lose. I'm going to go 2-2.
Yeah.
I don't think Brighton are going to lose. That's going to be a big weekend, though.
Definitely.
Final game of the weekend is Leicester against Liverpool.
Monday night, innit?
You don't know what Leicester's going to turn. Yeah, next Monday.
Yeah. Long way away as well, How does Liverpool get these rests? Need some of these rests, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm hoping for a Leicester result, bro. But I see Liverpool just strong right now, man. You know what I mean, they're on a run. I see Liverpool winning this game comfortable 4-1. Leicester's atrocious, bro. Leicester's ridiculous, Drake.
That was disgraceful. I heard there was fans fans were giving it to the players at half time. Yeah, they were poor. Shocking.
I was shocked, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think the game would have 8 goals in it. I would have watched the game. I'm thinking, this game's over. I'm thinking, this game's done. Bro, you get me? So, bro, I can't see Leicester. Leicester have to turn up and, I don't know, man. I think Leicester's gone, I don't know what is going on at Leicester, but I think there's something wrong there. They just don't look like a team. They just don't look like they got a fight in them, Jay. But I would love for them to get a result, as you know.
I think,
but I can't see it happening.
I think there's a bunch of players that don't want to be there, innit? And know they ain't going to be there next season, so they don't care, innit?
Yeah, like they don't look like a team, especially without Iheanacho. Iheanacho had a bit of heart, a bit of fight when he's in that team. He's always trying. Now they just go through the motions, Jake. You know what I mean? They just do the passing. There's no heart in it. And he's giving the armband to Madison. I don't think that's a good decision, bro. Because now Madison just does what he wants. Just does what he wants, bro. You know, like that. He just does whatever he wants. Yeah, bro. I think that's a bad decision, man.
But I don't think they're gonna lose. I think I'm gonna go 2-2.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah, Liverpool shaky at the back. Still to this day, shaky. You can get at them. Lucky to beat Brentford. Lucky to beat West Ham. Lucky to who else is it? They're lucky to beat. I've seen lucky to beat Forest. Their luck's gonna run out at some point, and Leicester need it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Need it.
That disallowed goal against Brentford, yeah, just another showed up Van Dijk. Oh my god, you see what man did for Van Dijk, bro?
Sent him to Happy Shopper. Sent him to Happy Shopper.
Inches, inches, Dre. Just that, you went a little bit too soon, because man knows that is embarrassing, bro. Van Dijk, I don't know, but like you say, we need a result there, bro. It's more hope than realistic. You're just hoping it's
I'm being I think Leicester will score goals.
Yeah, but defensively, I can't see them though, Dre. Like,
hey, your life is on the line in front of them home fans. Their man there will defend, bro. I'm telling you. 2-2.
What was the last game? Everton, they drew in it.
2-2. 2-2. Yeah. And they should have won that game. That cost me money. Who missed the penalty in that game?
Madison. Yeah, he scored today, but I hear you though. I remember. You missed, bro. But I don't know, bro. I hope. I know you say Monday under the lights, the fans are out. I don't know, man. No guarantee.
We'll see. We'll see. Might as well talk. There's a game next week as well. Newcastle against Brighton next Thursday. We say for that one.
Big game, Big game. I ain't gonna lie. I want Brighton. That's the game I want Brighton to win, because if we get sticky in the top four, I
think Newcastle could be the team to drop out for Liverpool.
If you get sticky in the top four, bro, way better them than us. Better them than us. Bro. So Brighton, Brighton, come on, do your job, mate.
I think it's gonna be a draw, entertaining one though. 2-2.
Brighton got a lot of teams to play. They got City as well.
Yeah. Yes, final week they got City to play, and I think they still got to play Tottenham again as well.
It's gonna get sticky. City's got two tricky games. I think Arsenal beat Brighton. I think Arsenal might win the league now. Now that I think of it, because City fixtures are more difficult on paper. They got Chelsea.
Final week of the season, they got Chelsea at home. Then they go to Brighton. Then who is it? Wolves, I think. Final day. No, they go to Brentford. Final day.
Hey, ain't over. He's also going to final day. They got
Wolves at home. Wolves at home, and the game before that is Forest.
Yeah,
Arsenal just got to win their games and just make City earn it. That's it. Make City earn it, and I'll respect Arsenal if they make City earn it. Don't give it up.
True. Now I don't think Arsenal lose again.
But final, if City win all their games before that, they won't even go to the final day. So.
It's true though. They won't even
three more wins, and they've got the league.
Yeah, Brentford will come out.
Everton, Chelsea, Brighton. If they win the next three, they've won the league.
Mazo, I hear that. That's why we love the Prem, man. That's why we be here. Definitely. For the love of the game.
As always, man. This has been an entertaining Premier League season. Thanks for joining in. And tune in for another episode. We'll be here for the final few weeks of the season. There will be a lot more twists and turns, guaranteed. Who would have thought the results today would have even happened? So you've got to love the Premier League, man. Best league in the world, definitely. Any final words before we go?
Nah, man. Say more. Just keep the support, man. We're here every week, man, for the love of the game. Don't know.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, hit up the socials on Instagram and Twitter. They'll be in the description below. Thanks for all the people dropping the comments in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be back next week with another episode for Love the Game. For myself, Drake, Ronaldo, we're out. Peace.
Peace.